You're a business traveler sprinting through an airport, laptop bag slung over your shoulder, your phone buzzing with last-minute emails, and your presentation slides due in 90 minutes. You need a machine that can keep up, but it can't weigh you down. You need power without the bulk. You need reliability when every second counts. And you need it to last through the flight, the meeting, and the red-eye home. So what do you grab? The Toshiba Portege PT324U-03W00R isn't just another ultra-portable. It's a relic of a time when laptops were built to last, designed for professionals who refuse to compromise. But does it still hold up in 2024? Let's find out. For years, the ultra-portable market has been dominated by ultra-thin, ultralight machines that sacrifice performance for portability. You get a featherweight chassis, but your processor throttles under load, your battery dies before the flight ends, and your wallet feels the pinch of premium pricing. The Toshiba Portege PT324U-03W00R was built in an era when durability and battery life weren't afterthoughts. They were priorities. This 13.3-inch notebook, clad in magnesium blue, was engineered for professionals who needed a workhorse that could survive a decade of commutes, coffee spills, and cross-country flights. But does it still deliver in a world of featherweight ultrabooks and AI-powered efficiency? Let's take a closer look. Right out of the box, the Portege PT324U-03W00R makes a statement. The magnesium alloy chassis isn't just for show, it's a statement of durability. This isn't plastic that bends under pressure. It's metal that shrugs off bumps and bruises. The 13.3-inch screen, while not a Retina display by today's standards, still delivers crisp 1366 by 768 resolution that's more than adequate for spreadsheets, documents, and even light photo editing. The keyboard is a standout, spacious, tactile, and backlit, making it a dream for late-night work sessions or dimly lit cafes. The build quality is reminiscent of the ThinkPads of old, where every hinge, every latch, feels like it was designed to last. It's not the sleekest machine on the market, but it's built like a tank, and that's exactly what you want when you're on the road. Now, let's talk about what's under the hood. The Intel Atom N270 processor, clocking in at 1.6 GHz, might sound modest by today's standards, but remember, this machine launched in 2008, a time when Atom chips were the go-to for ultra-portables. Paired with 4 GB of DDR2 SODIMM RAM, it's not going to win any speed races, but it's more than capable of handling everyday tasks like web browsing, email, and document editing. The 640 GB, 5,400 revolutions per minute hard drive is a relic of a time when storage was measured in gigabytes, not terabytes, but it's spacious enough for documents, photos, and even a few videos. Windows 7 Home Premium 64-bit might feel outdated, but it's stable, familiar, and surprisingly efficient on older hardware. And let's not forget the battery life. Up to 9 hours of real-world use. That's not just impressive for a 2008 machine. It's impressive by any standard. If you're looking for a laptop that can survive a transatlantic flight without needing a charge, this is it. Let's put this machine through its paces. Imagine you're in a hotel room, preparing for a big presentation. You got a dozen PowerPoint slides to review, a spreadsheet of financial data to analyze, and a few emails to send before the meeting. The Portege PT324U-03W00R handles it all with ease. Web pages load quickly, documents open without lag, and multitasking between Excel, Word, and your email client is smooth. The keyboard is responsive, the trackpad is accurate, and the screen, while not the brightest, is clear enough to avoid eye strain during long sessions. Now, let's say you're editing a photo in an older version of Photoshop. The Atom processor isn't going to win any awards here, but it's not going to crash on you either. The machine stays cool under light load, and the fan noise is minimal, just a quiet hum in the background. The trade-off? If you're pushing this machine with heavy multitasking or modern applications, you'll notice the limitations. But for everyday productivity, it's more than up to the task. So what are the pros and cons of the Toshiba Portege PT324U-03W00R? On the plus side, the build quality is exceptional. This is a machine that feels like it was built to last, with a magnesium chassis that can survive a drop or two. The battery life is outstanding. Up to 9 hours of real-world use is still impressive today. The keyboard is a standout, offering a typing experience that's hard to find in modern ultrabooks. And the price? If you can find one used or refurbished, it's a steal for what you get. On the downside, the performance is limited by modern standards. The Atom processor and 4 GB of RAM won't handle heavy multitasking or modern applications. The screen is dated, with lower resolution and brightness than today's standards. And Windows 7, while stable, is no longer supported, which means security risks if you're using it online without proper precautions. But if you're looking for a lightweight, durable machine for everyday tasks, these trade-offs might be worth it. How does the Portege PT324U-03W00R stack up against the competition? In its day, it went head-to-head with the Lenovo ThinkPad X61 and the Dell Latitude D430. The ThinkPad X61 was known for its legendary keyboard and robust build, but it lacked the battery life of the Portege. The Dell Latitude D430 was a solid contender, but its plastic chassis didn't feel as premium. Today, if you're looking for a similar experience, you'd be looking at ultrabooks like the Dell XPS 13 or the Lenovo Yoga series. But those machines cost a premium, and their battery life, while good, doesn't come close to the 9-hour endurance of the Portege. The Portege PT324U-03W00R isn't just a relic. It's a reminder of a time when laptops were built to last, and that's something modern machines often overlook. So, should you buy the Toshiba Portege PT324U-03W00R in 2024? If you're a business traveler, a student, or anyone who needs a lightweight, durable machine for everyday tasks, the answer is a resounding yes. This isn't a machine for gamers, video editors, or power users. It's a machine for people who need reliability, battery life, and a solid build without breaking the bank. And if you can find one in good condition, it's a steal. But if you're looking for a modern machine with cutting-edge performance, you'll need to look elsewhere. The Portege PT324U-03W00R is a time capsule of ultra-portable computing, and it's one that still delivers. If you're ready to step back in time and experience what a truly durable, long-lasting laptop feels like, click the link in the description and grab one before they're gone. Your future self, stuck in an airport with a dead battery and a looming deadline, will thank you.